Brother Gideon Bun Israel to my left.
Brother Ezekiel.
To my right.
Or Yasha.
Yeah, man, we here, you know what I'm saying, to go into another lesson dealing with what's going to happen to the other nations, you know what I'm saying, when the kingdom comes. Because when you first bring this truth, you know what I'm saying, to our people, whether you're on the streets, or whether you're teaching this truth to your family members, or to your so-called friends in the world, you know what I'm saying, one of the main questions, one of the main topics they always want to ask you about, well, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen to the other nations? You know what I'm saying, because some of the people that's still in the world, you know what I'm saying, they might be good friends, you know what I'm saying, with the so-called white man, so-called Chinese man, the Africans, they might be married to the other nations. So what we're going to do through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, we're going to go into the scriptures, and you know what I'm saying, and pull out some precepts to show you what's going to be the outcome of these other nations. First of all, we're going to open up with 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. Bring that out. Here you go.
Alright, this is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 10. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom, and gotten of her spoils? All her ointments are taken.
So it said, what nation have not gotten her spoils? Meaning, what nation is there out there, you know what I'm saying, that didn't have a part, or play their part in destroying the nation of Israel? Because one thing we got to know, you know what I'm saying, is every nation out there, not just the so-called white man, but y'all know the white man that's having us in slavery, because that's the most, you know what I'm saying, recent captivity we done been in. But our history goes back further than that. Before we was in captivity under the so-called white man, who was the Edomites, Esau that the Bible speaks of, we was in captivity up under the Africans. We was in various captivities up under them. First starting out with the Egyptians, man. You know what I'm saying? They put hard bondage on the nation of Israel, which is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Then also the Africans, you know what I'm saying, the Philistines, you know what I'm saying, they Africans, but they really name is not African according to the Bible. So you won't find African in the Bible. They seed line goes back to Ham. That's their forefather. But they had us in various captivities. The Moabites, you know, the Ammonites, and who else? The so-called Arabs, you know what I'm saying, they had us in captivity too. Why you think you Negroes are so, you know what I'm saying, full devoted to that Islam or that Muslim crap, man? Because when they had us in captivity, you know what I'm saying, they forced that on our people. Just like the so-called white man did. We're going to prove that too. Read it. This is the book From Babylon to Timbuktu. Read it. Page 50. Read that highlighted part.
Alright. It's page 50. It says, 700 Jews were gathered in the marketplace and offered the alternative, the Quran or the sword.
So that's what they was doing, man. They was going to, you know what I'm saying, Muhammad. You know what I'm saying, when Islam Muslims came about, you know what I'm saying, when they had us in captivity, they offered us the what?
The Quran or the sword.
So that means what? They offered us either you accept this religion, you accept being a Muslim, you accept Muhammad as your leader, you know what I'm saying, or you get put to death. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that they was doing to our people, man. While our people going around here, you know what I'm saying, claiming to be Islam and claiming to be Muslim, man, you got to come up out that crowd, man. In the same way the white man did to us today, I mean, in this time, when they brought us over here, they forced us to become Christians, man. Even when they had us on the boat, you know what I'm saying, they were baptizing us and pushing that garbage of Christianity, that false pagan religion on our people during that time too, man. So that's why our people are in these different religions, because we was in these different captivities under these different nations while they were destroying us, having their way with our women, you know what I'm saying, castrating us, doing all these atrocities and these afflictions to our people.
Give me Joel chapter 3, verse 2.
Chapter 3, verse 12.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. Alright, this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 2. I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them. I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
So the Most High is going to gather these nations who basically brought his people together and sold us into captivity. Read me verse 3.
Verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people.
Meaning they sold us. That's what casting lots meant. They sold us into captivity. Go ahead and read verse 4, bro. 4 through 8.
Yea, and what have ye to do with them, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of the Philistines?
So we talking about ancient Canaanite cities along the coast of the Holy Land. That's what it's talking about when we talk about Tyre, Zidon, and the coast of Palestine.
Who are your Africans?
Who are your Africans? So let's go ahead and read and see what's going to happen to these Africans. Go ahead, brother.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye and if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
So he's going to repay them. Let's see how he's going to repay them.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Grecians, and that ye may remove them far from their borders.
So basically what it's saying right here is that the Africans sold the children of Judah to the so-called Grecians, who are your so-called Edomites, who are your so-called Caucasian people. So they sold us into captivity. So it was never Africans selling Africans into captivity. It was Africans selling Israelites into captivity. That's who got sold into captivity. Go ahead, continue to read, brother.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabines, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it.
All right, so that's it on that. So basically what the Most High is saying is that these Africans that sold us into captivity, guess what? When he sends his son back, he's going to sell their children into captivity as well. So they're going to captivity. Give me Revelation chapter 13. Let's read verse 9 through 10. Verses 9 to 10.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
So if you got understanding, let's hear what the Lord is about to say right here.
He that leadeth into captivity.
So he who leads into captivity, so he who led us into captivity. So the Africans sold us into captivities. The Edomites took us into captivities. The Arabs took us into captivity. Basically, every nation had us as slaves. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So everybody that was involved, all these other nations that were involved with our captivity, with our slavery, they're going to captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So irregardless of what the Roman Catholic Church try to tell you, what the Pope naming saints, Yahweh never came down and gave the Roman Catholic Church the ability to name saints. Give me Psalms 50 and 5.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
So if you know anything about the scripture, the only nation of people that ever made a covenant with the Most High by sacrifice are the Israelites. That's who the saints are. The saints and no one else in the scripture. Give me Psalm 114 and I believe verse 18.
140. For the other saints.
Excuse me. 148. Yeah.
The book.
So the saints are only Israelites. So no other nations are saints. So no other people outside of the nation of Israel are saints.
The book of Psalms, chapter 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
So the Most High only deals with Israel. Let's see that. Give me
some more on there.
Go ahead.
A people near unto him, praise ye the Lord.
So the Most High, as I said, only deals with Israel. Give me Amos 3:1. I'm going to show you that.
Amos 3:1.
Yeah.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, Ye only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So it's only been Israel that the Lord has known out of all the families of the earth, and he punished us. So everything in this Bible that was prophesied to happen to the children of Israel, in Deuteronomy 28 and throughout the rest of these scriptures, happened to the children of Israel. So everything that's prophesied to happen to these other nations with regards to them going to captivity is going to happen. Give me Isaiah 14, start at verse 1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. Chapter 14, verse 1.
Yeah.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
So the Lord's going to have mercy on his people Israel, and he's going to set us back in our own land. Let's see what's going to happen when he sets us back in our own land. Read verse 2 for me, brother.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whom captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
So were we not oppressed here in Babylon? Were we not oppressed all over the world? So basically what the scripture is saying is that those who have oppressed the children of Israel, they're going to captivity. This is future prophecy. It has not happened yet, but it's coming soon. You got something, brother?
Yeah, because that's what the other nations, you know what I'm saying, that was their sole purpose of being created. You know what I'm saying? The Lord created the whole world, including the people in the world, you know what I'm saying, to serve a purpose. And our purpose for us, the reason why we was created, to be lords, to be guides, and to govern this world, and to teach the other nations, to force them to keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. And to prove that, give me 2nd Esdras 6, start at verse 57. You give me a little bit, give us 25, 44.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
So the Lord said, these heathen, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said these heathen was ever reputed as nothing. Meaning what? The heathen are the other nations. Every nation outside of the nation of Israel, outside of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Lord said they was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can read that in the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 17 too. So read.
Have begun to be lords over us.
So now, you know what I'm saying, these people that was created to be the, you know what I'm saying, the scum of the earth, including the white man, you know, he the main one, you know what I'm saying, now they lords over God's chosen people. Why? Because we went off, man. We sinned against the Most High God, but the main thing was idolatry. That was the main sin that our people was in that caused us to be carried away into captivity, because we wanted to be like the other nations. We wanted to serve their God. We wasn't happy with serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying? All the things, all the miracles, all the wonders, all the riches, the glory, the fame, everything He gave us, we wasn't satisfied with that. We wanted to go be like these other nations that ain't nothing. They guys don't even really exist, man. They come from the imagination of their own mind. Read.
And to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given unto their hands. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess in an inheritance with the world? how long shall this endure?
So, you know what I'm saying, this is Israel, you know what I'm saying, as the Lord, look, Lord, you know what I'm saying, we were supposed to be the guys on the earth, and these other nations you say you don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, why they not ruling over us, why they got us in captivity, why they getting away with the murders that they doing to, you know what I'm saying, to our people, and we see that going on today, you know what I'm saying, so this world was created for us, why the hell we going through all this tribulation and all this affliction? How long is this going to last? And I can feel Israel's on that. I know every day I wake up in this captivity like, damn, you know what I'm saying, man, how long is this going to continue to go on, man? It's like, you know what I'm saying, different day, same thing. Every day you waking up, you know what I'm saying, you going to work, slave for them. Slave for them 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Get your paycheck, then you gotta what? You gotta get that money that you earned and slave for right back to them through what? Through paying your bills, man. You know what I'm saying? Then before you even get your money, to be honest, Esau already take his part out before you even see your money. You know what I'm saying? You got some?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, we a witness to that every day. You know what I'm saying? Like the Art was saying, you know what I'm saying? We work slave. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a little paycheck, and before we even the money even touch our hand, you know what I'm saying? Esau gonna take his cut out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Ezra said, "How long shall this endure, man?" You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna last forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Get Zephaniah, the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, started verse 19. You know what I'm saying? The Lord told the people, man, they wasn't gonna last forever, man. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we gotta do is endure to the end, and shit, you know, we gonna be set up on high, man.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee.
He gonna undo all this captivity we going through, man. He gonna undo all these atrocities that we going through, man. All this, you know what I'm saying? You working just to build up these other nations' kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You working, you know what I'm saying, breaking your back, you know what I'm saying? You got them, you get a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Esau get paid before you get paid. The Lord gonna undo all that. You know,
and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out.
Yeah, he gonna gather all of them, man. He gonna gather us back together, you know what I'm saying? He gonna set things back alright, you know.
And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
And he gonna give us praise and fame in every land we will put to shame. We like the brother was going into, man. We've been in captivity up under all these nations, man, all these different lands, and we've been afflicted by all these different nations and people on this earth, man. So the Lord said He was gonna give us fame in all these lands, you know.
Verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. So
they gonna praise our name, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna praise us because like the book of Isaiah tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cleave unto us. You know, they gonna praise us. If they don't want to, they gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? They gonna either get down or lay down, man. You know what I'm saying? In that time. Because the Lord gonna be that gave us our power back, man. He gonna set us back on our rightful place on the earth, man. So they gonna either get down or lay down, man. You know?
When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said the Lord.
He gonna turn back our captivity right before our eyes, man. We just gotta endure, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta wait on the Lord, man.
Zechariah 8:13.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 13. And it shall come to pass that as ye were a curse among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel.
Because Judah represent the southern kingdom, so-called blacks, Haitians, so-called Jamaicans. We make up the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom is made up out of Native American, Indian, Hispanics, Cubans, and so forth. Read.
So will I save you.
So he said, we was a curse among the heathen, as we was a curse amongst the other nations. Everywhere we're scattered, you know what I'm saying, throughout the four corners of the earth, who's in the worst neighborhood, who's getting shot down, who's going through hell, no matter if they scattered amongst China or over here in America. Because even China, man, you know what I'm saying, they got certain places that they don't even allow, certain neighborhoods that they don't even allow the so-called black man to come in and move into. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be around you. Why? Because we are cursed among the heathen, man. Read.
And you should be a blessing. Fear not, but let your hands be strong. Verse 14. Thus said the Lord of hosts, as I thought to punish you when your fathers provoked me to wrath, said the Lord of hosts.
That's enough on that. Give me that Leviticus 25 for man, because we out here, man, we telling our people, man, y'all, it's time for our people to wake the hell up, man. You seeing all these prophecies taking place. You know what I'm saying? They showed you how they really feel about you, man, when they put Donald Trump up in, you know what I'm saying, office. Now he coming out, you know what I'm saying, he ain't holding back, man. You know what I'm saying? Now people looking at it like, you know, how they got this racist man up in office. What you don't know is, though, every president before him been damn racist, man. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump just the one that got the balls to come out and let you so-called blacks and Hispanics know how he feel about us. But all them damn presidents feel like that, man. Y'all would have got Hillary Clinton there. You know what I'm saying? She felt like that, too, man. She probably been worse than him. You know what I'm saying? Because she a devil in the sky. Them the worst ones to watch out for, man. If you're going to fight somebody, I'd rather fight them head on than they sneaking up behind my back, man. Just like when Hillary Clinton, they had their foundation, when they were supposed to get all that money. Yeah, they stole all that money, man. But our people were sad as hell when Donald Trump got put in office, like Hillary Clinton was going to come save us, man. Ain't no president, governor, mayor, or nobody you put in office going to save us out of this captivity we in, man. Only person who's going to save us is the Most High through the Yahweh shot. When he sent him, his son, and them angels back to deliver us.
If I could say this, you know, Trump speak for the people, man. You know, y'all talking about it's just Trump, man. Trump is speaking for America, man. If you feel like Trump hates you, then goddamn the whole America hates you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because how you think Trump get in office, man? The people voted for him, man. And if he feel a certain way, he says shit out his mouth and they give him praise for that shit. What you think, man? They feel the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? Trump speak for America. Trump hates you. America hates your damn guts too, man.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And that's what's going on, man. Our people are sitting back thinking the damn white man gonna save them, man. That's their vain help, man. Our people run to the damn vote booths every 4 years to vote for the damn president and sit back and watch TV hoping the Democrat get voted in because they think the next Democrat president is gonna save them out of captivity. Man, the Democrat, Republican, all on the same damn team, man. And they being ran by the people behind the scenes, man. The elite, you know what I'm saying, the Rothschild, the Rockefeller. That's who they getting ran by. They the one who own the bank and monetary system, man. So we got to stop sitting back, you know what I'm saying, waiting and bold, thinking that that's going to get us out of conditions we in, man. Only thing going to get us out of conditions we in is coming back to the faith in Yahweh shop and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the only thing going to save our people. But when we come out there and try to tell our people that, they don't want to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? We go out there and tell them, man, you can't vote. You know what I'm saying? Don't be vote, man. You put your trust and faith in America's system, man. And what has that gotten us? We do all this protest. Every time one of our people gets shot down, man, we protest. What? And then 2 weeks later, they kill you again, man. Showing they don't give a damn about you. You know why? Because they know we don't give a damn about ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we get mad at the police for shooting us, but then the next day after that, we'll go kill our own brother, man. We'll go kill our own brother for a pair of tennis shoes, for a damn cheap-ass necklace, fake-ass necklace, man. Cause all this stuff we wearing really ain't 100% real anyway, man. We'll kill each other over a damn woman, man. But then them will be the main ones out there marching and protesting against the government, against the system, talking about a damn Black Lives Matter, man. Black lives don't matter to our people, because if it did, we wouldn't be selling drugs to our people, man. We wouldn't be sleeping with our brother wife behind his back if black lives really matter. So the Edomite, so-called white man, know that we don't give a damn about ourselves. That's why they shoot us down like it ain't nothing, man. You got something?
Yeah, give me that Revelations 2, verse 26. Verse 27.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 27. 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
So we come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. We overcome these things in this world that Esau has turned us on to. We're going to be given powers over the nations. So basically, let's see what we're going to be given power to do.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So we're going to rule over the other nations. But in order to do that, we got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. If we do not come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, we're going to be part of those 2/3 that died here in Babylon. So you got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. These Christian churches are not teaching you to do that. They're teaching you that these laws, statutes, and commandments have been done away with. That is not true according to this Bible, according to the scriptures. You got to return back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. So all those nations, as we've been speaking about, are going to go into captivity. Give me Joel 3. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So we're going to rule them with the rod of iron. Just like they ruled over us with the rod of iron, we're going to rule them with the rod of iron. So they're going to get double what they've done to us.
And as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
So basically we're going to break their backs. So, go ahead.
Even as I received of my Father.
Give me Joel chapter, we already covered that. Numbers chapter 24, verse 18.
Numbers chapter 24.
Verse 18.
In the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 18. In Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do that vanity. Vanity. That's the one you want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Numbers 24 and 18.
Yeah, you said it, right?
Yeah.
Read it again.
Numbers chapter 24, verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do the vanity.
Yeah, so basically.
Vanity. Well, damn, that's a tongue twister there.
Violently.
Violently. Yeah, the brother got me.
So basically, Edom is going to be. So Edom's your so-called Caucasian people. They're going to be our possession. What does possession mean? So this is my possession. This is my Bible, my soul. So my possession, I own this. So basically, what the scripture is saying is that these other nations are going to be your possession. You're going to own them, just like we were owned when we were in captivity. They're going to be our possession. We're going to own them. So that's what the scripture is saying. And these are future prophecies. It has not come to pass yet.
Like he was saying, it ain't just going to be Edom. It's going to be all the nations. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go to Jeremiah 30:16 and prove.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them.
How many of them?
Every one of them shall go into captivity.
So who was our adversary, man? Every person, every nation, their seed line does not go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? We're going to devour them just like they devoured us, just like they took us into captivity. They're going to go into captivity. All of them, man. So your friendly neighborhood white man, guess where he going? He going into damn captivity. Your damn Chinese man, you know what I'm saying? He going into captivity. Your damn African man, he going into captivity. And I don't know why our people love to relate to Africans so much anyway, when they don't give a damn about you, man. Africans can care less about you. But when they brought us over here on this slave ship, if they, the white man, they care so much about us, why they ain't send their army over here to try to fight and defend us and bring us back, man? Nah, because they the ones that sold us over here, like Joel said. You know what I'm saying? When they come over here to America, they settle their stores in the hood, they get rich off of it. Do they put their money back in the black community? Hell no, they take that money back over there to whatever country or tribe they come from and build up their community, man. So we the same people. Why is so much discord between us? When we get, do you see any damn Nigerians, any damn Libyans, any damn Ethiopians over here getting shot down in America, man? Hell no, because these curses are on our people, man. And that show that's a difference between us and them.
And like controversy we had with H&M. Man, you see how them South Africans went over there and protested and told them damn stoves up and shit. But okay, that was just for an ad that they put it out. You know what I'm saying? Making fun of a so-called South African little, 10, 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coolest monkey in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They did that shit. Man, just imagine if America would have killed one of their people or something. If we were their people, how many of our people that got killed on the shores of America, man? If they just did that over a damn ad advertising a hoodie, man, just imagine if we was they people, man. Man, Africa would have been over here to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, tear some shit up, wreck some shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, that let you know right there, man.
And also, now you brought that up, man. Even when you go back to that little boy, when he was giving, how much money, I forgot how much money he was giving. But then they said P. Diddy had offered their family $1 million to sign a contract with him. But she turned that down, and they turned that down, but you would let the white man make a fool of you. You know what I'm saying, man? But when our people try to offer you some money to help, you know what I'm saying, to help build you up and stuff, even though he shouldn't have did that anyway, because them ain't our damn people. But you know what I'm saying, a worldly person don't know that. They think we all the same. But look how quickly she shot that down,
yeah,
man.
and then she was all on social media. Everybody that was basically coming to the little boy defense or whatever. She shot all them down, talking about get over it. You know? Like it ain't that serious, get over it. You know what I'm saying? People come to y'all rescue, man, so to say. You know what I'm saying? But then you shoot them down because you thinking, like the brother just said, man, you thinking the white man can't do no wrong. You ain't give a damn about how he was trying to portray your people with that ad, man. But then, you know, Jake seen it, and he came to your rescue. You all on social media, you know what I'm saying, down in Jake. Throwing Jake in the wind, man, like, man, shit, get over it. It ain't that serious.
Because, man, we just let people know, man, we ain't just talking about the white man, we talking about all these nations, man. All these nations destroyed us, all these nations despised us, man. That's why Zephaniah 2:1 say, gather yourself together, O nation, not desire. These other nations don't desire to be around us, man. That's why when you move in their neighborhood, they moving out, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be around us. Yeah, they'll talk to you all day at work, you know what I'm saying, socialize with you. But when it comes to living around you and really loving and caring about you, man, they can give a damn about you, man. When they were taking advantage of our women, man, when they were using our backs as damn footstools, they were recliners, man. While they were sitting in their chair, they'll put their foot up on our backs and use us as recliners, man. They'll use us as pets. You know what I'm saying? Tying ropes around our neck, giving them to their sons and daughters, letting them run outside with us, man. These are the things these other nations did to our people. So I don't understand why our people so hooked and so strong, you know what I'm saying, about saving these other nations, man. But these other nations, especially the white man, he in his kingdom right now. He's in, which means kingdom of heaven just means rulership. You understand? He's in his rulership right now. He the one who's ruling the world, man. You know what I'm saying? So when are we going to get our rulership? When are we going to get our time to rule, man? When the Most High send his son back. So when we get our time to rule, you know what I'm saying, guess what? Other nations are going to be serving us, man.
Let's bring out that Psalms chapter 7. Start at verse 6.
The book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 6. Said, arise, O Lord, in thy anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemies.
Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, we the one, our people the one getting shot down on the shores of America, man. We getting killed, man. So your prayer should be up towards Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? You should be facing easy, sending up prayer, man, asking the Lord, man, hey, you know what I'm saying, wake up in your anger, man. You know what I'm saying? Come, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said he was going to be our defense, man. That should be your prayer, man. You should be ready to get up out of it, man. You should be ready for a change. No damn marching. No damn doing no fucking interviews on goddamn ABC and WSFA and all that. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make a change, man. Not marching to what they call this shit in Washington D.C. I lost my train of thought. But you doing all these marching and, you know what I'm saying, the Capitol Hill, marching the Capitol Hill and all that, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't gonna make no difference, man. Only how we gonna get up out of their condition, man, is the Lord, man.
And a way for me to to the judgment that thou hast commanded.
Read, verse 7.
Verse 7. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about, for their sakes, therefore, return thou on high.
And that's what we waiting on, man. We waiting for the Lord to return us back on high, man. You know what I'm saying? But on high, that gonna happen. Is what? Go to verse 9.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end.
We asking the Lord to let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, man. Because that's only how we going to be set on high. If they rulership be knocked down, man. If their kingdom be knocked down, man. And the Lord make way for the new kingdom, man. For Jacob's kingdom, man. You know?
But establish the just, for the righteous God triumph the hearts and reign.
We waiting for the Lord to establish us, man. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Abolish Esau, get him on out with any other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Establish us, man. Put us back in our rightful place as rulers on this earth, man. That's what we waiting on, man. You know what I'm saying? And read verse 16 real quick. 16.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 6.
No, start at verse 15.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 15. He made a pit and digged it.
And that's what we seeing now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean when we say, man, we trying to get up out of here. We almost up out of here, man. Because the so-called white man dug a ditch for his own self, man. And he falling in it. You can see how our kingdom is crumbling as we speak. You know? Like before we started doing the class, me and the brothers was sitting there, we were like, man, what a real news at, man? What a real news at, man? There ain't no real news no more. Man, you got damn folly on TV, man. You call that news. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's craziness, man.
He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into the ditch which he made.
He falling in it in many ways, man. You look at the opiate epidemic, you know what I'm saying? You look at, you know what I'm saying, Trump and what Joe Biden beefing over some shit, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter. They talking about they want to beat each other up and shit, you know what I'm saying? They acting like damn two Jakes, you know what I'm saying? That's a pit, you know what I'm saying? And then you the president of the United States, man. Why you conducting yourself like that, man? You making a fool out your country, man. You know? It many ways that, you know what I'm saying, they did that ditch and fell in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at I was reading an article the other day where the state of Alabama, well, up in Birmingham, in certain spots in Birmingham, it's unbearable to live there, man, because they transporting so much trash from New York City. I guess they made some type of agreement or contract to where New York can ship the trash down here, and then they just put it in and dump it in I guess abandoned open fields in Alabama. And then they dumped so much trash, and the smell that got unbearable, man. People leaving they home, man, relocate, man, because they can't stand it. Soon they walk outside on their doorstep, they smelling damn sewage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this place that became into a lower state, man. You know, in many ways, we can go on and on about how they done did the ditch and fell in it, man.
His mischief should return upon his own head.
And mischief gonna return upon his own head, man. Why? They planted the drugs in our neighborhood, man. But what you see now today, man? Little white kids ODing on heroin. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I try to watch it every time it come on TV. I love to see it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they you know, they sit back and keep their feet up and drink them some damn Miller Lights and damn popcorn and watch us getting killed. You know what I'm saying? They like to see our downfall, man. Why not, you know what I'm saying, enjoy theirs, man. You know?
His violent dealing should come down upon his own pace.
Yeah, his violent dealing should come down on his own pack, or however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning his head. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back. What you sow. And then coming back around for this so-called white man, man. Everything he tried to do to destroy our people, man, the Lord reversing it and is destroying they people, man, because they weren't built, you know what I'm saying? They weren't built for a tough like Jake, you know what I'm saying? They soft like a wet paper bag, man. It don't take much to wipe them out.
And so, like, if I can add to it, like you said, man, just like they put drugs in the so-called in the black community, man, they also put guns in the black community, right? For us to destroy ourselves and shoot ourselves with. But now, every time you turn on the news, they little white kids getting guns, going up to the school, shooting up other little white kids. You know what I'm saying? That violence that they did to us, and return on their own head. Look at they goddamn Las Vegas. White man sit up there, went to a country rock and roll concert. So you know one there but white people, ain't no black people there at no damn rock and roll concert, shooting up your own people. Church in Texas, the white man that went up in the church shot up a white church. So, man, that violence returned upon their own head, and that ditch they did and made for us to fall in and get snared into, man, they fall into the same damn trap.
But see, I'm bro. I'm gonna show you how white privilege is so prevalent in America, man. All the victims of that Las Vegas shooting, I just read the article, man. They getting like over $200-some thousand each family. Each family of a victim that got shot in that Las Vegas shooting, they getting like, if I ain't mistaken, I think it's like $218,000 per family. You know what I'm saying? But now, goddamn, what is the Alter Sterling?
Alter Sterling, yeah.
Yeah, what his family gonna get, man? You know what I'm saying? When they just said I just read that article. They said they ain't gonna bring no charges on the cracker, man. What his family gonna get, man? You know what I'm saying? He got killed in cold blood, man, on camera, man. You know what his family gonna get? But them Las Vegas, the Las Vegas victims' family, they gonna get over $200,000 per family.
Man, that was wicked.
I said, man, if Jake don't wake the hell up, man, and watch the damn news, man, stop them watching them Love and Hip Hop and shit like that all the time, Empire and all that shit. That watch the damn news, man. See how these damn crackers really feel about you, man. Maybe it be more people waking up on a day-to-day basis, man. They would start reading articles, start reading period, and watching the news, man. Jake wouldn't be so damn lost, man.
This is Revelations chapter 18, verse 4, and it says, "And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her."
So when we gonna physically come out? We're gonna physically come out when the Lord sent Yahamashiach Yahushua and His holy angels to gather us from the four corners of the world, man. That's when we physically gonna come out. But right now we got to spiritually come out. Meaning what? Spirit meaning it'll come out the ideologies and philosophies that we learned here in Babylon the Great, which we know as today as America, man. Read.
Come out of her, my people, that ye not be partakers of her sins.
Because, you know what I'm saying, what's going to come here? Plagues, man. Plagues is coming to America, like it say in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and Lord, I'm going to smite Egypt as before. Meaning what? Spiritual Egypt, America. So the same way the Lord, you know what I'm saying, send all those plagues to, you know what I'm saying, physical Egypt is coming here to America, and already done started with the hurricane, with the earthquakes, with the pestilence, with diseases, man. Look at it, they put that flu disease out last year, killed a whole bunch of people, man. You think that was coincidence? Because you had all these stores, CVS, Walgreens, out there on your job, come get your flu shot, come get your flu shot, commercial, come get your flu shot. Now all of a sudden, goddamn, tons of people dying from the flu, man. That ain't no coincidence, man. They doing this, man. But that's all the, you know what I'm saying, by the power of the Most High. He was allowing all this to come. And there's going to be more pestilence and diseases that come through, man, and start killing our people, man, killing the other nations, too.
Now, if I can add, y'all ain't read about the new HIV strain that's over there
I ain't read about
in the Philippines, yeah. HIV or AIDS is a new strain that's out. Man, they're killing my hundreds and hundreds of people, man, just back to back. And now it's just over there now, you know what I'm saying? You know that shit gonna make its way over here in America, man. They gonna I feel like they just, you know what I'm saying, that was an experiment for the so-called white man. He experimented with those people over there, man.
No, that's what he always do, man.
He seen how that shit gonna take effect on their body, and now he gonna bottle that shit up and ship that shit to America. And because they already said they estimated from the year 2018 to the year 2019 over 300 million people in the world is supposed to die from airborne disease, man. So they already got this shit in plan, man. You know what I'm saying? If Jake ain't got his mind right by now, hey, you gonna be caught on the other side of that fence, man. Because these crackers, man, these crackers ain't playing, man. These motherfuckers about warfare, man.
And that ye receive not of her plagues. Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities.
That's right, man. The Most High fed up with America, man. Why you got all these homosexuals running around, man? You think the Most High pleased with that, man? This LGBT community bull BS, man? You think the Lord pleased with that, man? The Lord is looking down on America, man. He and His Son and angels, they ready to come back and destroy this damn place, man. 'Cause this is the most wickedest kingdom to ever damn, you know what I'm saying, it exists, man. This is all those ancient wicked kingdoms all wrapped up into one, man. So the Lord is remembering, you know what I'm saying, His people being here, the afflictions that we went through, and the Lord is about to come through and do some devastating damage to this damn place what you call America.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
That's right, man. So they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have to drink, the Edomites that ruling here in America, they gonna have to drink the cup of wrath the same way we drunk it, man. We had to swallow that cup of wrath down that the Most High had on us, and we His people. So how much more damage and how much more wrath He gonna bring on you other nations, man?
And the cup which she hath filled to her double. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she had said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
That's right, man, because America feel like it ain't gonna, this place can't be destroyed, man. Because they feel like they got the best military, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they got the best economic power, so they feel like they can't be brought down, man. But they gonna be brought down. The Lord allowed the Edomites, so-called white man here in America, to raise up so high in power, just so he can be the only one to bring them down to show His might, man. The same way He did Pharaoh in ancient Egypt. He gave him all that power and might, because ancient Egypt was just like how America is today. You know what I'm saying? And what he did.